Good morning. Welcome to your morning wake up. It's almost 11 after 7 o'clock. Almost 25 degrees, up to 43 today, as you heard that. A cloudy day, and on and off clouds the rest of the week, but mainly on toward Friday is when we get to more clouds. Midweek, like Wednesday night, and then right on through Saturday, clouds and varying amounts of rain. Maybe Friday night, late afternoon into Friday night, some thunderstorms, but we'll be looking at mid-60s. So there is that. Enjoy yourself. Do you have something on your agenda today or a project you've been doing that it's just not shaping up the way you want? Or maybe you finish something or consistently finish something. Good on you for finishing it, first of all. But then you look and you go like, oh, man, the joint on that cupboard just is off a little, or whatever. I'm the same way. I just finished, and we've been talking about my book, the Slumgullion book, which is on Amazon now. If you just search Mike Austin, Slumgullion, I'm going to spell it for you, Slumgullion, Dadtastic Times in the Kitchen. You'll find it. It's there. Okay. But I'm looking at it, and I'm going, oh, man, should have done that. Think I might want to do that. I sort of have done that for a long time. Self-esteem. I don't have a problem with self-esteem. It's projects I do sometimes don't measure up. This is kind of negativity in your own life. And do you defend that? How does that play into your own psyche? Now I'm going to be analyzed, you and me both, with Dr. John Braccio, drjohnb.com on the web. Regional Psychological Services joins us now. Good morning, Doc.
Well, good morning to you, Mike. And your self-esteem is the result of your beliefs about yourself. Okay, I think that's true. Now, regardless of how positive you may think you are, take a time out and check out if defending negative beliefs about yourself is a component that you do not consider to be a part of you. The stronger your beliefs about negativity will result in you defending them, even when they're the most unreasonable and not objectively true. I sometimes refer to this as the cruel, mean-spirited inner critic, okay? Ooh. A good example is when you finish a project, or maybe your book, okay, and focus on all real and imagined flaws in it. Others see the completed project and praise you for it, okay? It could be anything ranging from an essay to a painting. Rather than accept any praise, you strenuously argue that the flaws in it and that it is not the least bit reasonable, okay, to be seeing something good in what, by most standards, would be considered really a successful project. The same can occur if you're being a good citizen and helping somebody in a significant or even small way. You will receive a compliment for doing it, and you'll simply say, ho, 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 it's something everybody ought to be doing. It's no big deal and not worthy of compliment, okay? The result of this attitude with these two examples and countless others are that you constantly see yourself in a negative way. And this leads to not only low self-esteem, but a not happy life. Really, in your one-time shot at life where you need to be really trying to be positive while being a good citizen and accomplishing things you want to get done. To not do this and constantly challenge these negative views of ourselves is pure lunacy, Mike, and why there is so much unhappiness among many persons, okay? Another aspect of seeing negativity in self and resisting any change to it is that one can see themselves as arrogant if they accept a compliment for the good deeds and behaviors they do. The result is strongly believe it's better to see themselves negatively to never run the risk of being arrogant. It's another form of lunacy, I might add, because doing good and being acknowledged for it and accepting it in ourselves is positive, and the recognition is good for self-esteem. To see it as arrogance is just unreasonable. I've known people who have said they would feel arrogant if they accepted compliments for the things that they can accept have been good acts and deeds, okay? Though it is obviously hard to do this for many persons, I really suggest you start checking if you're defending negativity in you that others do not see, and honestly analyze your beliefs and see how reasonable and true they are, okay? This is particularly important when you have beliefs about yourself that no one else may see that are negative and result in being a very unhappy person because of it, with the resulting low self-esteem. And after you've done this, the goal is then to try to change self with something called cognitive restructuring, or replacing negative thoughts with positive thoughts. A simple example would be the completion of a project that is satisfactory by most standards. and seeing the positive in it and not focusing on the lack of perfection that is really not something you should be expecting in life anyway. If you're able to effectively identify false negative beliefs, challenge them, and replace them with positive ones, you would then have a far better opportunity to have positive self-esteem. You would then be predictably happier, and those around you would be happier through your now far more positive interactions with them. So I think it's important in life that we really, try to be positive about good things we're doing and don't look for negativity. Don't look for the flaw. Don't look for the thing that's going to set us back. So that's kind of my message for today. Be positive and just work at having a positive self-esteem.
I think this comes into some of those soft skills too, because you can fall into that false humility region. And I think this is something maybe we as parents can teach our kids, the graciously accept compliments, right? How do you do that? And it is, you do have to, I told my kids this all the time, you got to celebrate your victories. That being said, I'm the first to look at my book and go like, "Whoa, man, I should have said that different."
Mike, I'll tell you that. Listen, there are always things that you might change. That's part of life. If whenever we do something, we don't think there's anything more that can be done with it, then I think we really, we've quit learning. And when people get to the point though that they're defending negativity or finding the flaw in everything, or think it's arrogant to take a compliment, it can lead to a difficult life. And I'm not talking about people that falsely are just doing it in a negative way, like, oh, I don't deserve a compliment. I didn't hear that. What did you say? I mean, I'm not talking. We're talking about people that really negatively look at their work. They look at what they do, and it hurts their self-esteem. They really do see it negatively, and they can even get upset. I mean, with people, if they pay them a compliment, they'll say, no, it's really no big deal. No need to mention it. It's something everybody ought to be doing. And like you say, whether you're kids, whether it's with adults, whether it's with yourself, you really want to be able to see positivity. You want to be seeing good. Don't be looking for the flaw. You can always find a flaw. I mean, you can be doing a painting. You can be making a desk. You can be writing an essay. You can be having your radio morning show, reaching out to people. You can, anything you do, you can always find something you might do differently. I think we need to keep trying to improve things, do the best we can, but not be just knocking ourselves, finding fault, and then not being a happy person. There are plenty of people that are very successful, do good work, and they just don't think they're successful, don't think they're good. And there are people that won't try because they say, oh, well, I'm just going to do it wrong and it won't come out right. I just say rubbish, keep trying and do what you're doing. You've got a book, then look to the next one you're going to be doing and make each one better. How does that sound? But that doesn't mean what you've done isn't good. It just means you want to improve on a good thing. That's my call.
Your signed copy will be in the mail, by the way, Doc. But I got all of these things you and I get to talk about on Tuesdays. It seems like most of them can be traced back to how you were raised. Those things that were instilled in you as a young person.
I think there's a lot of truth to that because a lot of people are raised in negativity. You're never going to amount to anything. You just can't do things right. Everything you do is wrong. And that's really can be a negative thing. And then when people are told too, well, just, suck it up, do what you're doing, don't expect any praise. And if you do, just push it off. There are people who do that. My view is when we're a good citizen, when we do something good, when we help, it's nice to hear a positive thing. It's not that we're out just saying, well, what did you think of that? It's quite good, wasn't it? No, you don't want to be, just seeking praise. But if you get a compliment and you're really trying to do something right, I think that's good. Hey, come on, like that. And don't be, fighting. No, I don't deserve it. No, I mean, this fighting negativity. There's people, if you think about it, you pay them a true compliment, and they'll argue with you about it. They'll say, well, it wasn't that big. And people like that can't be happy. I mean, if you lead a good life and you're trying to do good things, you may not be just saying, give me the compliment, but people like to get compliments. People like to hear "atta girl," "atta boy," whatever it might be.
We need that.
We need, yes, we do, Mike. We do need that, and it makes us a happier person, and everybody around us a happier person, because who wants to be around, the negative person? There's nothing good about my Mona Lisa here, nothing. Those eyes don't look right. No, come on, just lead your life, do what you can do, be successful, try to be as successful as you can be, and take a compliment, and don't look for negativity. Don't be looking for perfection. Good is not the enemy, really a perfect. You just try to do the best you can. That's really what we do in life, my friend.
Dr. John Braccio, good words there, boy. Every Tuesday, it's like a reset for me. I love it. drjohnb.com on the web. Regional Psychological Services in East Lansing. Doc, as always, my friend, I appreciate it. Your book's in the mail, by the way.
Okay, we're a team, and I'll read it. I'd love to read it.
Well, it'll take you about 5 minutes. Here we go with the negativity, Mike. All right. Have a great day. Thank you, Doc.
Okay, buddy. Bye-bye.
See ya. 1320 WILS. All right. Well, it's 7:21. We're going to do this and come back with Megan Kirk, Consumers Energy. Talk about helping out some seniors with their winter bills. It's a little colder than expected this year, I think. And Erin Shore, Andy Shore's wife, the mayor's wife, has thrown her hat into the political ring. We'll talk with her a little bit, too. 1320 WILS. Mike Austin back with you in just a minute on your Morning Wake Up.